Hello, WeatherJ2012 here, and welcome to my PlayStation 2 games collection video. Now, the PlayStation 2 is a system that has been sold, like, a lot. I mean, seriously, like, it was a successor to the PS1, and it was, like, best-selling system of all time. Look at lots of sales, like, 100 million, probably a billion even. And there've basically been like about 3,000 games available on PlayStation 2. I have about more than 60. I could show you them right now if you like. Well, yeah, that's what I'm actually gonna do anyway. So, let's do it. Let's start off with our first game on our list, and that is Sonic Heroes. Now, this is the first Sonic game released on PlayStation 2, as you can see here. It says Sonic PlayStation 2 debut. I'm not sure you can see that, because, this phone isn't the best at recording stuff. In fact, it doesn't even focus on anything close. So, that's pretty much crap. Anyway, this Sonic game is interesting, because it basically, you can play as 3 characters at once, because there's basically 3 people in each team, and there's 4 teams in the game, so there are basically 4 players, 4 teams even. Why did I say that? Anyway, and this game, so basically it means good replay value, and the graphics look good as well, and some people say that this game has bad dialogue. I don't understand how it has bad dialogue, but yeah. Anyway, this is a good game, and yeah, basically in each team there's a speed formation, a flight formation, and a power formation. This is Team Sonic, so Sonic would be the speed, and Tails would be the flight, and Knuckles would be the power. And then other ones would be different, I suppose. Yeah. I like this game, I suggest you pick it up. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. It's called Plus because this is basically a re-release, except this adds 6 Game Gear games, because the original Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube didn't have 6 Game Gear games. You only had the 7 Mega Drive ones. Anyway, this does what this says on the box, or the tin. Yeah, it has 7 Mega Drive or Genesis titles and 6 Game Gear titles. And they're pretty much, and most of them are pretty good. I say most of them because some of them aren't really fantastic. Like Sonic Labyrinth, that wasn't my favourite. In fact, I hated that one. In fact, I pretty much hope it melts someday. Yeah. And people say this is the best Sonic compilation, and I pretty much agree, because yeah, because I like the classic Sonic titles, and this basically kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah. And I finally got the manual back all these years. It was I found it in a drawer, and it didn't come with the cover because I lost it. And I was only a young child back then. It's a great title that you must pick up if you really love classic little game. Next game, Shadow the Hedgehog. Now this game, nearly everyone I know seems to hate this game. I mean, literally, it goes, "Oh no, Shadow has guns. Shadow can drive vehicles." Yeah, and stuff like that. I mean, people complain about stuff like that all the time. Like when they watch Tom and Jerry the movie, and how Tom and Jerry start talking. I mean, what the hell? What's the point of complaining about that? And in some renditions of Bubble Bobble, they complain about how it contains scrollings. Some of them. I mean, what the hell? That's something pointless to complain about, because, I mean, platformers have more than half of the platforms are available out there have scrolling in them. Anyway, that's irrelevant. We're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog here. This is a good game that people seem to hate for no reason. Yeah. I think this game uses the same engine as Sonic Heroes, although it probably does, because it seems to have similar graphics, and when I played it, it seems to control vaguely the same. Yeah, and It's a pretty cool game. Some people complain about this game, but if you're not one of those people who are like IGN or something, then this game's right up your alley. You know what isn't right up your alley though? Sonic Riders. I know, I didn't like this game really. It's the first game in the Sonic Riders series. But yeah. And basically I didn't like this game because the controls were a bit wonky. The AI is cheap and not cash wise. I mean this in personality. And the Babylon Rogues suck. Basically, the Babylon Rogues are these ones: Jet the Hawk, Wave the Swallow, and Storm the Albatross. And basically, they pretty much all suck, especially Jet, because he brags that he's faster than Sonic because he has a hoverboard. I mean, that'll be like me complaining. That'll be like me saying that I'm faster than a cheetah because I have rollerblades. It's a pretty dumb thing to complain about. Yeah. I didn't like it. The Sega Mega Drive Collection. Now, this is a Sega Mega Drive Collection, what you expect. But it's developed by Digital Eclipse, who are known to port classic games onto systems and develop their own titles. And as you can see, it has lots of other games like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Echo the Dolphin, Flicky, Ristar, whatever it's pronounced, Columns, whatever it's pronounced, Comic Zone, Golden Axe, the usual stuff you would expect in a Mega Drive compilation. Yeah. It is a good one, because it also contains like some, it also has some concept art and interviews and stuff that you can also unlock. I forgot to point that out when I was talking about some of my collection plugs, actually. Why did I do that? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. And you can also pick it up for the PSP if you're actually like buying handheld versions of Sonic 1. Not if it's Sonic Genesis on GBA though, because that game was horrendous, apparently. Need for Speed Underground. If it's like Sonic Underground, only the same. No, it isn't. Basically, this is one of the most best-selling PS2 games available, apparently. Selling over 1 million units, it seems. And I can see why, because this game is freaking awesome. Because I love this game to bits, because the graphics are fantastic, and I love these kinds. I love racing games, and this is one of my favorite racing games of all time. And I also have the sequel, but it's on the GameCube. I have it on the GameCube. I could also get it on PlayStation 2, like the first game, but I guess I didn't, because I wanted to have a good taste of variety. And it's a good game. I suggest you buy it if you're around this area that actually sells this stuff. The Tasmanian Tiger. Good grief. Look at that alliteration. Anyway, I got this on my journeys to find underrated mascots. And and what do you know, this game is actually pretty good. It's developed by Chrome Studios, who, like all Thai games should, and it's published by Electronic Arts. But it's a good game. It's pretty cool 3D platformer, if from my knowledge. Yeah, and it has good graphics from 2000 that are good for 2002. Yep, and yeah. And on the thing, on the back of the manual, it shows an ad for the Chamber of Secrets, which I actually got recently on GameCube, but it didn't have language selection, so that's a bit disappointing for me. And that's irrelevant. I like this game, and if you're interested in buying other stuff, like Thai games related, there's also a sequel called Thai 2, Bush Rescue, I believe. And then there's also a third game, but that was published by Activision, but still developed by Chrome Studios. And I think that this game can't run on a slim PS2, which means I'm stuck. But apparently the Xbox version ran the best, and then there was an iOS game called Boomerang Blast, and then more recently there was this game for Windows 8 that was available. I wish I had that, but A, I don't have enough money, and B, I don't have a Microsoft account, and I probably don't plan on making a Microsoft account. Yeah, but why couldn't they sell it on other stuff? Yeah, because Microsoft published that game. Anyway, this is a good game. Speaking of underrated mascots, Zapper. Although this isn't really a mascot per se, but yeah, because he didn't have more than one game, I don't think. But it's still pretty interesting. It's published by Infogrames and developed by Blitz Games, and it's a pretty alright platformer, I think. Yeah, it's probably a platformer, although it's a very strange platformer, if you know what I'm saying. Look, it's on a CD because it's blue. Anyway, that was a bit stupid to do, but anyway, it's strange because this 3D platformer is pretty much like a. I think it controls like Konami's Frogger. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but basically, you know, in Frogger when you jump, you go and you don't move around smoothly. You just jump around like. Oh, I just said a bad example. Anyway, yeah, like that. Well, that's how Zapper pretty much controls. Zapper pretty much controls like Frogger. And why did I just compare that to Frogger? I have no idea. But yeah, if you really like underrated video games, then this game is the game for you, or a game for you. I might add. Pipe Mania. Now this is the second game I've bought in Spain, and I found it at the bargain bin for €5. Yes, it's published by Empire Interactive, and you know remember Pipe Mania or Pipe Dream? Yeah, I did play Pipe Dream on Game Boy once on the multi-cart video. You can check it out. If you look it up on my channel, you can find it probably. Yeah, it's a good game. Suppose I really like these kinds of games anyway. I really like these kinds of games where you can make pipes and crap like that. Also, I should point out something. I just show you a CD example from Zapper, but look at this. This is meant to be a CD, but look at it. It's this identical color to a DVD. Only difference is that it doesn't show the PlayStation logo when you tilt it. So. And when you put it into the PlayStation 2 in the menu, it seems to be blue. So I can only assume that it's actually a CD. So anyway, I actually like this game. If you live in Europe, you can probably pick it up for this money. Wait, why is it Europe? I mean, I think this game was released in US as well. Although, don't quote me on that. If you want to get that game so bad, you can also get it under the PSP and the PC or the DS. Or you can get on PlayStation 2 like I did. Yeah, I like Pipe Mania, and I like all kinds of pipe games. That was good, and I recommend it for. Another game I recommend, Crash Twinsanity. Apparently it's the 5th game in the Crash series, and it's a good one at that. Because you can play as you can play as Crash Bandicoot, teaming up with Dr. Neo Cortex, the main villain of the Crash series. And that's pretty awesome. Yeah. It's developed by Traveller's Tales, who became Lego maniacs at this moment in time, right now, which is a bit stupid because they keep reusing the same engines nowadays. Anyway, there are 3 playable characters, including Nina Cortex, who is Dr. Cortex's. Oh, crap! I can't remember if it was. I can't remember if she was hers. I can't remember if she was his niece or daughter. I can't remember now. Anyway, there's lots of cool moves you can do, like the Twin Slam, the Humili Skate, the Spank. Apparently that's banned in Sweden. I don't know. Twin Throw and the Roller Brawl. Yep. Yeah. Crash Twin Sanity. On the back there's an ad for Spyro, the hero's tale, and on the side there's a code for the from what I assume is the now closed down Crash Bandicoot Club. Yeah. I really loved this game. The graphics in this game were awesome and the music was great. I really love it. I really suggest you buy it. And Spyro, A Hero's Tale. This is a Spyro video game on PlayStation 2. And it's probably, I think it's the first Spyro game not to be composed by Stuart Copeland of the Police. Yeah, in fact this is composed by Game Audio Limited, which is awesome. I love them. Anyway, you can play as 5 characters in this game. You can play as Spyro, of course. Sparks, always liked him. So this basically kills 2 birds with 1 stone, or 2 dragonflies with 1 stone. Always liked him anyway. Hunter, Sergeant Bayard, and Blink. Yep. And it's developed by Eurocom. And inside we have a platinum disc. So bought this platinum, so yeah, you can see me. And on the manual, here's the manual. Oddly though, in the credits, it doesn't mention game audio anywhere on this page, but trust me, in the actual game it does show game audio composer, and so did Keith Leary in some ones. Anyway, on the back there's an ad for Adabu and the Energy Thieves, which we probably might get to shortly. Well, actually, it's actually called The Energy Thieves. It's actually, that's not even the full title. But I actually liked it. Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. Now this is I love Street Fighter 2, so I bought this game because I love it. And it was released for Street Fighter's 15th anniversary. So, yeah. Wait, let me think about it. So, the 50... Nah, I'll work it out later. Anyway, right now I assume it's the 25th anniversary or the 26th. I don't know. And it includes the Street Fighter 2 animated movie, so that's cool. I did mention Street Fighter 2 in my Super Nintendo collection video, but I'll point this out again. This is awesome, and it features pretty much all the versions of Street Fighter 2. Yeah. And you can watch Street Fighter 2 animated movie, which, like I said in a Super Nintendo video collection video, even Skip Stelrect, what? Yeah, that voiced him Ryu in the movie, like Galmon in Digimon Day Squad. Yeah, I love this game. I really suggest you buy it. Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. Now, this uses the same engine as the This uses the same menus as the Sega Mega Drive Collection, because it's developed by Backbone. Or Digital Eclipse. It just said Backbone over there. You can't see that because it can't focus at all at close. Yeah, go for us. Also, it has some good collection, but it also contains the very first Street Fighter. It also has a Street Fighter 2 Turbo. But look at the disc. When I bought this at Game, there was a sticker on the disc, so that was, first of all, that was stupid, but also somebody decided it was a good idea to write Playbox 3 on it, whatever that means. Playbox 3? What does that mean? I guess that'll remain a mystery. Anyway, yeah. And Adabu and the Energy Thieves. Now I bought this at Game again for €10, or $9.95 even. And it was one of my childhood games, basically. But I managed to get it again somehow. Yeah, I bought this at pre-owned game. Very pre-owned at Game, because look at the box. It's not even a basic PS2 box. It's in a custom box. Yeah. On the back, no mention of the specification of the speculations and stuff like that. And there's the disc, the Vivendi and cocktail and crap like that. And the disc, yeah, on the back of the manual, it shows an ad for A Hero's Tale. There's Spyro, there's Sparks again. You know, on the back. Oh, look at the manual. It says something about. It says it's a CD, but look at it look at the disc itself. It's literally a DVD-ROM. So basically, this manual contradicts what it says over there, unless it's trying to mention that it's a disc. Disc. Remember, cocktail CDs and DVDs they're two different things. They can't be the same. And if they can, then what the heck happens? But this was a good game. If you live in Europe, then this is right up your alley. And I managed to beat this game once, but I beat it on an emulator because yeah, maybe sometime I might plan on Let's Playing it someday in the future when I actually do Let's Plays. Rayman 10th Anniversary 3 Title Pack Limited Edition. I bought this at eBay in I think 2009, and yeah, it contains three Rayman games for PlayStation 2. Rayman M, Rayman Revolution, or Rayman 3. Rayman Revolution was basically a remake of Rayman 2. So, yeah. So there we go. Your three choices. What can they be? Oh yeah, what it says in the box. So there's like some little things you can do. Yeah, won some award, and yeah, and you can see reviews from mini reviews from GamePro, IGN, and GameSpot, respectively. Yeah, and there's and the manual's all one, and the discs inside are Rayman M, Rayman Revolution, and Rayman 3. I should point out all the games in order. Rayman M. It was good. It was a good racing game, I suppose. Guess it is a racing game. Yeah, and you can also battle in it. And I also like. And apparently in US it was released under the name Rayman Arena, and the game, and it was also released on GameCube and Xbox there. Yeah. Rayman Revolution, if we're gonna ever get it, is basically a remake of Rayman 2, just uses the renderware engine, and it seems to have a different hub world and stuff like that. And Rayman 3, that was freaking awesome. I mean, a Rayman game can't get any better if it could. Well, yeah, this game was awesome. All of these games were awesome. If you really want to get all three of these games, pick them up in this pack. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. You shouldn't be disappointed, because if you are... Rayman Raving Rabbids 1. Yes. This is the first game in the Raving Rabbids series, and it's the first appearance of the Rabbids. And one of the 3 appearances of Rayman in the Rabbids series. On the back, we see some texts. Rayman vs. Bunny's gone bad. Yep. And we see some text, and I love this game because of its fun mini games, and yeah, it's one of my favorite party games available on the PlayStation 2. You can also get on the Wii and the Xbox 360, and I believe this is the first Rayman game on Xbox 360. Yes, not Rayman Origins. Yeah. And now look at this. This is funny. Hints and tips. Tip 1. Check out the hints and tips page in your manual. Okay, we're there. Tip 2. Carefully reread tips 1 in the hints and tips section of your manual. Best hints and tips ever. No doubt about that. There's a disc itself. And, yeah. If you really love party games, and if you love Rayman, then this is the game for you. Pick it up right now. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now this Now, this is the first game in the Splinter Cell series, but not Tom Clancy's first game. There was also Ghost Recon Rainbow Six released before this. Apparently got a 9 out of 10 in PlayStation 2 Official Magazine UK. I gotta admit, it is pretty cool. Because it's one of the better shooter games out there. But, yeah. You play as Sam Fisher, voiced by Michael Ironside. And it has great graphics, awesome gameplay, and some pretty nice mechanics. Yeah. Manual. On the back it shows an ad for Ghost Recon, developed by Red Storm Entertainment, but it's published by Ubisoft. And on the side there's also something to win £250 of Champion USA Sportswear from Ubisoft Entertainment. Who I think that pretty much ended anyway, because for using the old Ubisoft logo, so that's pretty much a chance already. But I love this game. I suggest you buy it now.